When we hear out of letting go, we don't really think about the creating a reality or receiving more abundance. We think about losing something. And this is the reason why people never really let go properly, and then they're holding on to the things and people and their beliefs. And hands down, this is the most powerful and a difficult process for all of us, and especially when we hold so much love. And when we're practicing letting go, it's not always the easy process, because sometimes we need to let go of the people we love. We need to let go of the things that we love. We're still holding on the memories and, these attachments and love. So think about this. It's actually really easy to start going to the gym, but it's not easy to let go of your cake and fried chicken and all the things that you love. It's easy to start your own business, but it's really difficult to quit something that you have been working on. So when we think about taking a leap of faith or, getting into the next chapter, it's actually the letting go process that's the most difficult part. I hate to break it to you, but if you don't let go, then you're not going to receive, whether it's a money or whether it's more clients, whether it's a more abundance, whatever you want to manifest in your life, whatever you want to achieve, you have to let go. So from a physics perspective, if you have glasses and this the cap of the camera lens, if you have these two occupying my hands, obviously I cannot grab anything. The only thing I can do is do something like that, or maybe I can use my legs. But you see, I cannot, even if I want to grab something new, which is exactly what I want, I can't. So I need to let go what I have right now so that I can grab my coffee. And in this video, I want to share how you can receive more money and then scale your business and then increase your income by spending more money. And before you go ahead and start buying so many stupid shit, do not waste your money. But there's a very particular way that you can spend your money to receive more money. And this is one of the practice that I do daily to increase my income. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nemoto. I'm a mindset coach. I'm a TEDx speaker, and I've got 2.6 million followers right now. So in this video, specifically, I want to talk about this dynamic and giving and receiving about the money. So if you think about it, isn't it crazy? The idea itself, it's crazy, right? Cause how come it's the more you spend money, then the more you receive? And this is actually very, very logical, and everybody can understand it. And at the end of the video, what exactly you need to buy, what exactly you need to spend your money on from today to receive more money. So to simply put, the logic is everything is a flow. The energy is always flowing. And as I explained that, if you have something, your energy is stuck. And then the same goes to the economy, right? Even if people have a lot of money, for example, yen is so cheap right now. So for us to go to the abroad, it's difficult, right? For most people, it's really difficult to go on a trip right now because dollar is too expensive and other currency is too expensive. Just yen is going down and down and down. So that means people stop spending money, which means there are money, but it's not flowing. So same goes to this physics standpoint. If you have something, but if you're not creating a flow of this energy. So the money, in other words, is currency. It's actually Greek, right? It means flow. So what happens when the current stopped? Obviously, it's overflow or it creates some disaster. Imagine the river gets stuck and then overflow. So something that it needs to flow, like a river or a currency, it needs to be flowing. And when it gets stuck, there will be a problem. So please don't go ahead and just buy stupid things that you don't even need, okay? I live very little. I don't need to buy things that it's actually not necessary. So the reason why you need to spend more is because you create the space. So if you're an entrepreneur and a coach like me, or sell services or products, let's say, okay? And then if you have something that's very, very expensive, let's say you sell something for $5,000, your coaching, your services, your agency, whatever, the $5,000. If you never spend that $5,000 on somebody else's service, then you're not gonna receive the $5,000 because you never spend it. I don't remember who said this, but there's a quote which goes, "Nothing is expensive, you just cannot afford it." And that was so true, because I remember back in the days when I was flat broke, I used to say just everything is expensive. Like, oh, this is expensive, this is too much, this is expensive, this is expensive. So whether it's expensive or cheap, it's just the same metrics, but it's completely determined based on your perspective, right? So like if you have a lot of money, obviously you probably don't think nothing is expensive. But if you're broke like me back then of course you think everything is expensive. So it's not about whether it's cheap or expensive, it's about the result. Do you get the result by investing that much money, whether it's buying a soap or a laptop or your phone or just a simple coffee? Do you get what you basically paid for. But what you need to understand is that if you want to be receiving $5,000 from clients like that, then you need to be willing to let go your $5,000 or even $10,000. And here's the reason. If you think you cannot pay $5,000, it's because you don't have a capacity, which is basically you identify yourself as somebody who cannot receive or pay $5,000, and then you're not even sure that is the right decision for yourself. People come to you and they want to work with you about to pay $5,000, and then they will think the exact same thing, and then you can close it, and then it's essentially you're attracting the clients who thinks exactly the same way as you. Your reality is a complete reflection, and not the reflection of your avatar, the reflection of your internal state, whether it's the thought process, whether it's the emotional process, what your belief is. But simply put, if you're charging $5,000 and then closing it 10 people and then you're making $50,000 a month, then of course you would be happy to pay $5,000 or $10,000 to invest in yourself. So when you just look at the action itself, but spending money or letting things go or letting go the money and create the flow of currency, it's just a simple action. But when you look at the identity behind, then this is who you are. There's a reason why you don't want to spend $5,000 on yourself. There's a reason why you would buy a car and then you buy a house with the 35 mortgage, or you would buy a laptop and an XYZ, but you wouldn't invest $5,000 in yourself or $10,000 in yourself. That's because your identity, that could ties to a fear, that could tie to insecurity, that could ties to the fact that you're not feeling good enough, and all the other things is holding you back. It's not the action itself. The action is determined based on your internal state. So once you start breaking that pattern and actually doing something different by spending on particular things, which is the coaching, mentorship, or online program. There are shit tons of online program out there. And I personally have been spending about $50,000 in the last 2 years on coaches and different coaches. Once I'm done with the one coach and I learned a lot, then I will spend some another $10,000 or something like that on someone else so that I can keep learning from somebody. But if you want to spend money, it's not a TV, it's not a fucking laptop, it's not a car. It is coach. The reason why is that there's a vibration frequency in every human being. And the reason why I hire a coach who is better than me, or I surround myself with people who's millionaires, people better than me and who's doing something amazing, is because they will lift me up. And if they lift me up, I can lift my people up. So it's the perfect flow of lifting people up. The people I respect, that I surround myself with, and my coach or my friends, they lift me up as we hanging out and as we spend some time with, going on coaching sessions and group sessions and all the kind of things, is lifting me up on a day-to-day basis. And then I go on a session with my clients and with my community, and then I lift them up. So everything is in a beautiful circle, and this is the best way to spend a lot of money on, because you will receive the money. And obviously, there are people who invest $5,000 and $10,000 and then don't even do the work. Obviously, you're the player, right? Every athlete has a coach, but player is the one who's going to play the game. You have to understand that I'm the player when I am speaking with the coach, and I play very, very well. I do what I do very, very well. But when I'm coach, I expect my player, which is my client, to play the game. So you have to understand that even if you have a coach, you are the player, you are the main character. So if you invest in online program or something, whether it's $5,000 or $10,000, then you have to understand that you're the player. They are going to be the supporter so that you can play way better than everybody else around you. And obviously, if you think that I'm the one who you want to invest your money on, that's awesome. But if you think that, oh, I love that coach, I love that mentor, I think I need more business structure, whoever you really, really like, just be honest with yourself and then feel like who you really resonate with and start investing your money. Because I remember the first I was investing like $500 and $1,000 because I couldn't afford more than that. But then I could afford $10,000 from there, and I just took a leap of faith. I only was making $3,000, but I was like, he's the one. So I started working with my first mentor, Abraham. Big shout out to my guy. And I never thought it's expensive, because it's allowing me to grow and it's allowing me to make $10,000 or even more I never thought it was expensive, even though I was only making $3,000 at first. Like the quote said, it was not expensive. I just couldn't afford it. But you see, if you really, really want something, then you can get it. Because imagine that somebody's dying and then you need 10K, you need $5,000. Then you try so hard to come up with the money. You're trying so hard, ask everybody, or trying so hard to come up with that to save your family or friends. Someone else is dying. But most of the case, we're not too comfortable. We just don't take the leap of faith. It's because we're feeling too comfortable. We don't feel like, oh, I need to make a change. But the ones who really, really want what I want, I really need to get there, they are the ones who's going to take action and invest in themselves and then actually achieve what they want. And all the success and the people making out there, it's not coincidence, whether it's the e-com or coaching or, trading, whatever that is. And the people are literally doing the work and they're manifesting everything they wanted because they change internally. So everything is connected, intertwined in such a simple way, but everything starts within your mindset, your self-image, the creating the flow, the way you spend your money, your vibration frequency as an individual as a whole. Everything is connected, intertwined. So focus on yourself. Who do you want to be and what kind of life you want to have, and then just have that crystal clear vision. And then if you think you can invest your money on something for your future and for yourself and for your growth and for your success, then let go, because you will receive exactly what you're looking for. With that said, I genuinely hope that this video will encourage you to start investing in yourself more. Not only money, but the time and energy and attention. Like, focus on yourself. And this is the most important thing, because if you're successful and abundant, happy, and you can share with others and you can lift people up, and that's the cycle that we want to create. That's the flow we want to create. And I have a gift for you. I have the free webinar, which is about 50 minutes long, and I explain how to get rid of your limiting beliefs and then how you can manifest higher income and influence and impact. And it's free. It comes with 30 minutes my hypnotic meditation. So go ahead and check the link and get your access right now. Alright, with that said, hit the like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.